1061 Kiss FM, all the hits is going on. It's the afternoon show. I'm Gavin, joined in studio by my good friend Kensington.
Hi, Gavin.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me and my toddler daughter who's watching Peppa Pig in the corner.
Yes, that is a thing that is happening. And we were discussing like Peppa the Pig for a second, and you are a fan.
I'm a big fan. Let me just say that if you've watched Caillou, you know how much children's shows can hurt you, like in a deep, deep way.
People do not like Caillou. They do not.
It's that voice, man. It's like nails on a chalkboard. But Peppa's great because it's just very simple stuff. They deal with very real situations, and it's not glossy and perfect. It's just a really sweet little family, and they're not annoying voiceovers. So very grateful for that.
It's just a pig family that goes through some stuff.
They do, just like real pig families.
It's true.
Right?
I've known several pig families who had some real hardships.
Just a standard middle-class pig family.
I'm glad to see them represented finally in a children's medium.
Giving them a voice.
Giving them a finally.
This is a good interview so far.
I know. It's like we're just gonna talk about like Peppa the Pig fan fiction and other things like that.
This could be a normal like Tuesday thing.
I know. All right, but you are here because Think Pink is doing a production of Titanic.
Titanic Ensemble.
Yes, I couldn't remember if it's like Titanic the Ensemble or the Ensemble Titanic or.
I mean, you're not really wrong either way. The actual Titanic musical is 50 to 60 people, and what we're doing is a 20-person arrangement. So 17 of the 20 people in the cast are tripling, quadrupling their roles. So it's really a demanding role for everybody.
Now, I assume this is about the Titanic, the boat.
It is about Titanic, the boat. I'm glad you said that because a lot of people have said, who's playing Jack, who's playing Rose? This has nothing to do with the very, very popular movie from my middle school years.
My question, who's playing the boat?
Who's playing the boat? I don't know if you know Jeffrey Dumond, but if I were going to pick one person in our cast who I feel like could nail the boat, it would be Jeffrey. Hands down. Shout out to Jeffrey. But no, it is about the historical sinking. And what's really neat about the show is that you get timestamps as the show goes along. So when we open, we tell you April 10th at this point, and then you find out how quickly we advance our journey. And then from the moment that the iceberg hit happens, which we're not hitting an iceberg on stage. So much of this is abstract or suggestive, but it helps to advance what's happening in a very real way for the audience so that you feel like you're right there. But every character is based on or loosely based on someone who was actually on the Titanic or a combination of characters.
All right. Now, in directing this show, did you ever think, you know what, this is my vision? Did you ever maybe bat around the idea of making the ship not sink?
Well, I like to have happy endings. I really do enjoy a happy moment. But no, in short answer, no, Gavin. I did not think that the boat could ever not sink. And I don't want to ruin it for anyone. But I mean, if you went to like middle school social studies, you should know what happened.
If you have a middle school education or you're familiar with boats sometimes sink.
Yes. Or if anyone's ever like talked to you about a boat, head, shoulders, knees, and toes is happening in the corner now, ladies and gentlemen. She did tell me she would be singing today.
And she is doing a great job.
She is. Star, you want to come sing while we talk about Titanic? Okay.
She's like, no, I just want to be distracting background noise.
And she's nailing it too. She really is. It's you see the boat sink in the musical, obviously in a much more suggestive way. On the Broadway production, they did sink the boat on stage, which was incredible. But if you've been to one of the Think Pink shows, you see that we do this in a converted warehouse.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's really much more on the actors. It's up to the actors to have really clear targets and really beautiful storytelling, which so far they're nailing. You
will be sinking a small raft. You'll just be deflating it.
Sometimes we call it Canoe the Musical because we're doing the much smaller version of it. But, I mean, I think that the idea is big. And the music to this show is as close to Shakespeare as I've ever heard because the music tells the actors what you should feel, where you should go from there, what your intention work is. It's really, really beautiful stuff.
All right, now you've sold me on the show.
Yeah.
Canoe the Musical, which I'm very
right?
excited about.
Canoe-sical.
Titanic Ensemble, when do tickets go on sale and how can I get them?
Tickets go on sale this Friday. You can get them by calling me, Kensington Eck, at 812-456-8719. And typically with our shows, like with Toxie and some of the other stuff that we've done, they have kind of like a weird cult following, probably not going to sell out. This show will. We have 20 people in the cast. That many people definitely has their own following. But the show, the music itself is so different from anything else that we've done. It's more of a standard musical. We will sell out very quickly. So I highly recommend call with your credit card information. You can also pay by cash or check, but reserve your tickets now because you have less than 300 seats available for the entire run of the weekend.
Very cool. Kensington, always a pleasure to have you on the show. Titanic Ensemble opening
April 28th, playing through the 30th.
Very soon. I'll have all the details on our website at 1061evansville.com. Thank you so much, Kensington.
Thank you, Gavin.